Governor Dan McKee has released his budget proposal for the upcoming fiscal year. It's an $11.2 billion plan. There are no proposed increases on state taxes like the income or sales tax. The plan calls for legalizing recreational marijuana and maintains the plan to phase out the car tax. It also proposes taxing large PPP loans that have been forgiven. McKee said the proposal change as money flows into the state from the COVID relief bill just signed by President Biden. The governor's budget proposal could also wind up costing you more to spend a day at the beach. 12 News reporter Kayla Fish is live at the Port of Galilee in Narragansett. And Kayla, this proposal would only affect 2 of the state's most popular beaches, right?
That's right. It's a pretty quiet morning here in Narragansett, but if you're planning a visit here anytime soon, it could have a greater impact on your wallet. That's because the governor is proposing a price hike for daily weekend parking here at the Port of Galilee, raising it to $15. Daily weekday parking at Galilee would remain $10 for residents. And at Misquamicut State Beach in Westerly, most parking fees would nearly double. McKee suggests raising the resident weekend pass from $7 to $15, and non-resident passes would go from $14 to $30. Budget documents say the price hikes would generate more than $419,000 in revenue, which would be used for maintenance costs at the beaches and parks. It's one of many factors included in the governor's proposed budget, which was released yesterday.
In order to meet this moment head on, we need a strong focus on fiscal responsibility, equity, education, and reopening our economy.
Now that budget may change. That's thanks to the federal relief that's now headed to Rhode Island as part of the American Rescue Plan. Coming up in the next half hour, I'll break down where those changes might be. For now, live in Narragansett, I'm Kayla Fish, 12 News.
More than $1 billion in federal relief are now headed to the Ocean State as part of that American Rescue Plan.
That means the state's 2022 fiscal year budget, which was just unveiled yesterday, will most likely change. 12 News reporter Kayla Fish is joining us live to break down some of the potential changes. Kayla?
Good morning. Well, the deadline for the governor to release a budget proposal was yesterday, and he did so, but not without referencing the fact that that budget now has the potential to evolve thanks to the federal aid coming to Rhode Island.
Not only are we going to work collectively, collaboratively with the General Assembly to produce the best possible budget for Rhode Islanders, but we will also be intentionally about how we spend the next round of stimulus in a way that moves Rhode Island forward.
Now, one of those changes may include the governor's proposed tax on Paycheck Protection Program funding. His budget suggests taxing larger PPP loans that have been forgiven, but he urged lawmakers to use the incoming federal relief to avoid this. The governor also suggested using the incoming aid to boost education spending. Now, it's worth noting that under state law, McKee wasn't allowed to consider the incoming stimulus money when drafting the budget. A full breakdown his budget proposal can be found on our website, WPRI.com. Live in Narragansett, I'm Kayla Fish, 12 News.